The main thing in life is to remember there are so many wonderful things in the world. Probably gonna be one of the worst films ever made, but I need to do it because I need people to see how it feels to be depressed. This is my room. This is the way I live, and I suppose in a way my room resembles how I feel in my head and in my chest. I'm just a mess. It's like, I don't know, I just can't explain what's going on in my head anymore, and when I try so hard to make everything fine, it's like I just can't. I mean, for instance, this is my room. Okay. And this is the rest of my house. And it's immaculate. It really is just too ordered for me to even concentrate in.
I've got too many excuses to never love again.
My goldfish died today. And it sounds so stupid, but it was my fault. If I had taken care of my goldfish better, then she wouldn't have died. And it's... when I say things out loud, they sound so stupid, but in my head everything seems so real. Like, for instance, yesterday I went to buy my mum some cream for her face, and she didn't give me enough money, so I ran all over town looking for a place that would just sell it 50 pence cheaper, but it was the same price everywhere. And I felt like I'd really let her down. Like, I don't know, it was just a culmination of so many things, and then boom, shit, I can't do this anymore. And it was only some face cream. And Ruby was only a goldfish, but it's more than that to me for some reason. It's... why do things have to have so much importance when you've got depression? Why is everything so massively uncontrollable? What do you think about my sadness?
I don't like it. I think I wish you would be happy. No.
Do you think I'll try?
Yeah, I think you're a great sister, and I think you try a lot.
I love you, you know, baby.
I love you too, honey.
What would you do if you could do anything to make me happy? What would you do?
I'll buy you a new house.
Why? What's wrong with my old one?
Now it's just insane. I'll probably buy you a new bed, new fence, and some new pillows. I'll buy you loads of music, and...
Why would you buy me loads of music?
Because you love it. And I'd buy you a nice big music studio and video studio and that, because you like video recording music. And then I'll have loads of stuff.
What's the one thing you love about me?
personality.
What's the one thing you hate about me?
You're nagging sometimes.
My temper.
Yeah, sometimes.
But you do know I can't help my temper,
I
don't
know.
you?
I've got a bit of a temper.
Oh, you get it off me. I love you, baby. Thank you.
Love you too.
There is my departure poster. I went to see them live and they were awesome. The first vinyl there was bought by an ex-boyfriend, and then for some reason coloured vinyl, and just vinyl in particular, just it's very important to me. I mean, everything has this big 10-ton weight of meaning attached to it. It's got so much meaning can just shatter in like a matter of minutes. What's the point in meaning? That is MySpace. See? And that is what I'm doing instead of being at college. Doesn't my profile make me seem really happy? Apparently I have hope. Apparently. I mean, look, I look so bloody great, don't I? And people seem to think I'm pretty. Look. I'm a mess. I've been thinking a lot about my dad today. Everything reminds me of him. I remind myself of him. I mean, will I always be like this? Will I always think of him? Think about my sisters too. I'm just becoming my dad and I just don't want to. I'm just this big thing full of fear and I'm sick of it. It's an unbelievable part of my life that I can't let go. I just can't. And every time I try, it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't work. Why does he plague me in such a way? It's just thinking there. Depression, it disables you. It's the devil on your right shoulder. He's the one that says, no, stay in bed, what's the point? There's no such thing as a life anyway. And it's not like, well, I had much to get up for this morning apart from my education. It's just this inexplicable feeling of complete and utter emptiness. But your body is so heavy that you just think, well, what's the point? What really is the point in all this? What's the point in taking this medication? What's the point in trying? And I know there's a point. I know deep down inside that there's a point. I love my life. I love everything about it, but I hate feeling like I'm incapable of living properly. My life's full of awkward silences. Another fine example of depression. It's like, what, not even 10 to 4 yet? No, 10 to 5. And I'm supposed to be picking my brother up at 5:30 from Yarm. So I'm pretty much getting the latest bus I can just to pick my brother up. This is my brother we're talking about now. I've been given the responsibility to pick him up and I'm leaving it till last minute. Just because I don't feel like it.
She is his capital, here's her stake. Theirs is a bond, nothing can break. They are inseparable, I'm envious. This can't be it, what they call success must be wonderful to be so miserable. These are the elements, inertia and fear, that drove them together, and they wound up here. Nobody offered them a better idea, decent excuse, right out of here. It must be wonderful to be so miserable. I'm always reaching for soul to hold. Wings on them, still I'm torn. These are random, dust me into believing, into believing what everybody. There
Talking to old friends. I mean, like, you know, people who you've fallen out with. But like with Sarah then, it was like we've never fallen out, and perhaps if I wasn't this way I wouldn't have lost so many friends because of my aggression and my mood swings. And sometimes you just don't want to be around people who are depressed. I mean, yeah, you want your friends to be there for you, but like, how can they be there for you all the time, like 24/7? They just can't be. I mean, people can only give so much, right?
Miss Conway says, do we want to lift back? Miss Conway.
Why?
I'm sorry, Roy.
It's alright.
Do you know what? She's been chatting to someone up at Cornina and forgot about you.
I haven't. I've got a lovely boyfriend, haven't I, Rowan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you filming him?
Because it's just a little film I'm making at the moment. It's just about things that make me happy. No.
It shows off when you got your computer.
Where are you going home?
Bus, aren't we?
We were going to get the bus. We can get the train. That'd be fun. Go to my house.
Yeah. Are we allowed?
If you want.
Yeah, we'll have to. What about Mum?
Your mum talking about me. I'm such a terrible child. I'm such a terrible person. I was 10 minutes late picking my brother up, and I'm such a terrible fucking person. She had the cheek to turn around to me and say how I was. I did the best I could.
Mrs. Conway and Conway. I don't know. What? About 25 past. I mean, about 35 past.
Just keep talking about me, just keep talking about me. Such a terrible, terrible person. You blame me, everybody else blames me. It's fine. It's fine. You're mint, you are, Mum. Eh? You're mint.
You have been the one for me.
You're my favourite, Mum.
No, my name is
7.
I'm so hollow, baby.
Don't need the lighter now, we're on the motorway.
I'm so hollow.
You're beautiful, you, Mummy.
No, you're saying that for the camera.
I'm not, I actually do really mean it. You know I do.
What's this woman doing here? Idiot.
I'm gonna keep fighting, Mum.
Good.
Friday, 5:16 p.m.
And every time you crave for me, I'm here. And anything you hunger for, I'll share. And I will be quietly standing by, while slowly I am dying inside. Hold me in your arms, and I will be quietly standing by, while slowly I am dying inside. Hold me in your arms, and let me be the one who can feel like I am a child in love. Every time I talk to you, you're down. And every time you need a laugh, I'm around. And when you forget I'm here, I'm
was a bit weird. Well, not weird, just kick off. I was 10 minutes late for my brother, which I would have been anyway if I went to college, and the school phoned my nana up and said, well, she's not my real nana, phoned my stepdad's mother up and said, you know, is someone definitely coming to pick Rowan up? And she said, yeah, his sister's supposed to be there, isn't she there yet? And they said no, so she started panicking. So like literally 2 minutes after that happened, I arrived. Then we got a lift home, and then when I got in, she started kicking off, telling me that I was irresponsible and I didn't know the meaning of responsibility. I live on my own. That's like a big enough thing for a 17-year-old, never mind a 17-year-old with depression. I pay my own bills. But she had the cheek to turn around to me and say, you know, I worked all these years so that you could just sit on your ass and do nothing and get free money. It's not free money. I pay every day in pain for this money. I live on my own because of my pain. I've left my loving family because of this pain. And this time on my own has done me good. I'm a better person now than I ever have been. Happier now than I have been in the past 4 years. 4 long years of depression. Anyway, Beryl swore blind that my mother was going to knock me off all 4 walls. I kicked off big style. I'm not having nobody talk to me like that. The last person who talked to me like that was my father, and that was the last time I saw him. Strange how you don't see somebody for 16 years of your life and then they just cut you out because you don't do what they want. From now on, it's the priorities of education, fun, and living. But the biggest priority of them all is to smile, because without smiling, how can you know what it feels like? You need to smile every single day and remind yourself what happiness feels like, even if it's just for a moment, a nanosecond. At least for that small moment you felt that, just that little bit of glee. And tomorrow will be hard too, and the next day and the next. But it's made me realise how strong I am, and I am really proud of myself. I might get sad, I might get angry for no apparent reason, but I try my best, and I'm proud of how far I've come. And the main thing in life is to remember, there are so many wonderful things in the world. The main point is to find them and to discover them. And more importantly, is to experience the wonderment of life. Imagine any object at all. A brick, for example. A brick is just certain rocks thrown together with a bit of water and a bit of polymer and made into a cuboid. But without bricks we wouldn't have houses, and without houses we wouldn't have roofs over our head. Without roofs over our head we wouldn't be civilized, in a society term. Everything has its wonderment, everything has its fascination. And life is simply beautiful, it really, really is. Just during the dark days it's hard to see it. And today's been such a roller coaster ride that I hope it shows you that this is just one day in the life of someone who's got depression. And every day can be like this. Some days can be fine, some days can be terrible. Other days can be like today. Just remember, life is fantastic. There are so many beautiful things. And no matter how many times somebody says that you're crazy, you're not. You're just a little bit upset and you don't know why. When you are a little bit upset, just remember all the fantastic things in life. Because there are many, even though sometimes you're blind to them. Night night. Let's hope I get up in the morning.